It's been 4 years since I got these Crocs Classic Crush, and it's about time I do a full review on them. But before anything else, if you're new here, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm trying to reach 5,000 subscribers next on this channel, so if these are types of videos that you like watching, I would really appreciate it if you could hit that subscribe button down below. And if you want to connect with me in my socials, it's at TrishDLF on Instagram. My video on these Crocs Classic Crush is actually my most viewed video on this channel, and that was just a first impressions review of these clogs. However, I've had them now for 4 years, and I felt like it was just timely to finally do an updated review. So these are the Crocs Classic Crush in the collarbone, and as you can see, they are a platform type of shoe. I just decorated them with gibbets, which I just got from the Orange app. This bone color is a very classic color that can actually be styled with a lot of neutral outfits. I feel like if you change the gibbets, this will actually be something more neutral. It's just that I have a lot of pink on it, so I actually wear this with more like fun colored outfits. But yeah, definitely without the gibbets, you can definitely wear this casually and it'll look great as well. It is a very stylish clog, and what I like about it is the profile, because it's not your typical Crocs profile. I really like the platform, as you can see over here. The design of this is just very seamless and it looks so sleek when worn. This is what it looks like with a sport mode on, and I have to make a confession that as much as I've had this for 4 years, it's not an everyday type of shoe for me. But it's not necessarily because of the shoe, it's just that I have a lot of different other styles that I prefer. I normally prefer to wear a lot of sandals and sneakers. So when it comes to casual wear, I actually haven't worn this out, like going out to the mall or anything like that. However, I will tell you what I've used this for and what I think it's great for. So this is actually a shoe that I would bring a lot on trips. I've brought this pair to go camping, and I've also brought this to the beach. And what I realized this is good for is actually for outdoor activities. Because the platform is so high, these are shoes where mud won't really get in the way, or like splashes of water won't get in your shoe. So I actually found them really good for camping, because for example, you're going camping and you're going by a river, it's rocky by the river. If you're wearing simple slippers, it's kind of hard, especially if there's like water traversing the river, or if you're like passing a river where it's rocky and there's also some water passing it. Then I think that's very useful for that, because it's high enough where your feet would be protected from the rocks and not much debris or dirt would go inside when you're passing bodies of water. I mentioned that I like this for camping as well, because it can get a little bit muddy at campsites. So this is actually very helpful, because I noticed like with my other friends who would just be wearing slippers, like their feet would get muddy right away, especially when you're in muddy grounds, because they're just wearing slippers, and it's kind of gross. However, with these, because it's so high, it would at least avoid some part of mud before it actually gets to your shoe. So it kind of takes like a really muddy area for soil to go into your shoe because of the depth of the sole. And in case that mud goes into your shoe, it's very easy to clean anyway, because it's rubber and it has holes everywhere. So that's what I like the most about it. It's also great for the beach because sand won't easily go into the shoe. So again, this is the type where if you're walking by the shore, usually if you're wearing slippers and your feet are wet, your foot would generally attract a lot of sand. However, when you're wearing these, you wouldn't have to worry about any of that because they're so high. So that's what I really like about these shoes. This is definitely leaning more towards outdoor activities, or at least for my usage. I really felt the convenience when I was wearing this pair to do outdoor activities. And of course, because they are rubber, it's so easy to clean. So as much as I would bring them out to do outdoor activities, it still looks as new. You just have to brush it with water and soap and everything will be back to its original state. So in terms of like wear and tear, there isn't really much of a wear and tear on these shoes. Even on the soles, I feel like there aren't really any heel drag. But then again, as I mentioned, it's not an everyday shoe. It's mostly when I do outdoor activities. But yeah, as you can see, it's still definitely in great condition. I got a lot of comments on my other video where people were complaining that it's not really an everyday type of shoe. Like it's not something that you can wear for 8 hours straight. And admittedly, I've never worn this for 8 hours straight, because again, I use different shoes for that. But my sister has a pair of these shoes, and she also says that it's not really for an 8-hour day of walking kind of thing. I believe the regular classic Crocs are great for that, for like 8 hours or standing. I know a lot of nurses in the hospitals that really love the classic Crocs Crocs for a whole shift and they swear by Crocs. But these, yeah, I feel like these wouldn't really go for a whole shift at the hospital. Really nice looking for a pair of Crocs, but definitely not for a full day of walking as per reviews of other people. Because yeah, I've never worn this for a full day. For sizing, I've already talked about it in my previous video, but I am a size women's 8 in these Crocs and I'm generally a size 8 everywhere else. I am usually a US 8 in sneakers, and in Zara I'm usually a Euro 39, which is equivalent to a US 8. So these fit true to size. So that's about it. Hope you guys like my updated review on my Crocs Classic Crush. If you like this video, I would really appreciate it if you could hit that like button down below to help the YouTube algorithm. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I would really appreciate it if you could. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!